Did you know that one small word can completely change how we understand an action? Meet the adverb. An adverb is a word that gives us more information about a verb, adjective, or another adverb. First, adverbs can modify verbs by telling us how, when, where, or how often an action happens. Adverbs can also modify adjectives. They can show the degree or intensity of an adjective. Yes. An adverb can even modify another adverb. Many adverbs answer questions like how, when, where, and how often. Quick challenge. Find the adverb. The athlete ran extremely fast. Which words are the adverbs? Correct. Extremely modifies fast, while fast tells us how the athlete ran. Can you describe how, when, where, or how often something happens? Then you're already using adverbs. But did you know there are different types? First, adverbs of manner tell us how an action happens. Examples include quickly, slowly, carefully, and beautifully. Next, adverbs of time tell us when something happens. Examples are today, yesterday, now, soon, and later. Adverbs of place tell us where an action happens. Think of words like here, there, everywhere, outside, and nearby. Adverbs of frequency tell us how often something happens. Examples include always, usually, often, sometimes, rarely, and never. Adverbs of degree tell us how much or to what extent. Examples include very, extremely, quite, to, and almost. Challenge time. In this sentence, identify the type of adverb. She sings very beautifully. What type is beautifully? Correct. Beautifully is an adverb of manner because it tells us how she sings. Look at this. She is running, but how is she running? Quickly? Slowly? The answer may be an adverb of manner. Adverbs of manner tell us how an action is performed. They give us more information about a verb. Some common examples are quickly, slowly, carefully, loudly, quietly, beautifully, and happily. Look at this sentence. The girl carefully opened the box. The word carefully tells us how she opened it. Here's another one. The boy spoke loudly. How did he speak? Loudly. That's an adverb of manner. Many adverbs of manner are formed by adding ly to an adjective. For example, slow becomes slowly, careful becomes carefully. Your turn. Complete this sentence. The athlete ran. Which sounds better, quick or quickly? Correct. Quickly is the adverb of manner because it tells us how the athlete ran. Where is the action happening? Here? There? Outside? The words that answer these questions are called adverbs of place. An adverb of place tells us where an action happens. It gives us information about the location of an action. Look at this sentence. Come here. The word here tells us where the person should come. Now consider, put the bag there. The word there tells us the location where the bag should be placed. Other common adverbs of place include everywhere, nowhere, outside, inside, upstairs, downstairs, nearby, and away. Can you spot the adverb of place? The children are playing outside. Your turn. Which word is the adverb of place? The dog followed us everywhere. Is it dog, followed, or everywhere? Correct. Everywhere is the adverb of place because it tells us where the dog followed. When did it happen? Yesterday? Today? Tomorrow? One special group of words gives us the answer, adverbs of time. Adverbs of time are words that tell us when an action happens, happened, or will happen. For actions that happened in the past, we can use words like yesterday, recently, earlier, and before. For actions happening now, we use words such as now, today, currently, and presently. For future actions, try tomorrow, soon, later, and eventually. Other useful adverbs of time include already, still, yet, just, soon, and lately. Quick challenge. Find the adverb of time. David finished his homework yesterday. Which word tells us when? Correct. Yesterday is an adverb of time because it tells us when David finished his homework. Does something happen every day, sometimes, or not at all? There's a special group of adverbs that tells us exactly that. They are called adverbs of frequency. Adverbs of frequency tell us how often an action happens. They help us describe repeated actions and habit. Always means something happens every time or nearly every time. Usually means something happens most of the time, while often means it happens many times. Sometimes means an action happens on some occasions, but not regularly. Rarely means something happens only a few times. Never means it does not happen at all. Quick challenge. Which adverb shows the greatest frequency, never, sometimes, or always? Correct. Always shows the greatest frequency. Remember, always, usually, often, sometimes, rarely, never. Is something hot, or is it extremely hot? That little word can change the strength of your sentence. Today, let's discover adverbs of degree. Adverbs of degree tell us how much, how strongly, or to what extent something happens or is described. Let's start with very. It increases the strength of an adjective. Next is to. It means something is more than is desirable or necessary. Want to show a very high degree? Use extremely. Other examples include quite, rather, fairly, almost, and completely. Quick challenge. Find the adverb of degree. The baby is extremely happy. Which word shows the degree? Correct. Extremely tells us how strongly the baby is happy. That's an adverb of degree. Have you ever had to explain why something happened? That's where expressions showing reason come in. Adverbs or adverbial expressions of reason help us explain the cause or reason behind an action or situation. Here's one important example, therefore. It shows a result or conclusion. Another is thus, which can mean as a result. Then we have hence, which can also introduce a result or conclusion. Here's the trick. Words like therefore, thus, and hence usually point from a cause to its result. They answer the question, what happened as a result? Your turn. Complete this sentence. The road was flooded, we stayed home. Which fits best, therefore, quickly, or yesterday? Correct. Therefore shows the result of the flooded road. Remember, reason and result help us connect ideas clearly. Want to make your sentences sound confident and certain? Meet a special group of adverbs called adverbs of affirmation. Adverbs of affirmation are words that show agreement, confirmation, certainty, or strong belief. Take the word certainly. It shows that something is definitely true or will happen. Definitely also expresses strong certainty. Surely can express confidence that something is true or expected. Other examples include indeed, truly, obviously, clearly, and positively. They add confidence and emphasis to your statements. Quick challenge. Which word shows affirmation? She will succeed. A. Never. B. Certainly, or C. Rarely. The answer is certainly. It shows strong confidence. Remember, affirmation means yes, agreement, or certainty. Want to turn a positive statement into a negative one? Meet the powerful adverbs of negation. Adverbs of negation are words that help us express denial, refusal, or the absence of an action or situation. First is not. It is commonly used with auxiliary or helping verbs to make sentences negative. Next is never. It means at no time. Nowhere means no place. It tells us that something does not happen or cannot be found in any place. Hardly means almost not or only just. Nowhere means no place. It tells us that something does not happen. Quick challenge. Which word completes the sentence? She has visited London. Correct. Never makes the statement negative. Remember, not, never, nowhere, hardly. Want to ask questions like a grammar expert? Then you need to know these 4 powerful words. They are called interrogative adverbs. Interrogative adverbs are words we use to ask questions about an action or situation. How asks about the manner or way something happens. When asks about the time something happens. Where asks about the place or location of an action. Why asks about the reason something happens. Quick challenge. Which interrogative adverb completes this sentence? She arrived late. Correct. Why asks for a reason. Remember how, when, where, why. Can you complete this sentence? This is the place where we met. That little word where is doing something special. Welcome to relative adverbs. Relative adverbs are words that join a dependent clause to a main clause while also giving information about time, place, or reason. Where refers to a place. Where connects the two parts of the sentence. When refers to time. It tells us the time being referred to. Why refers to a reason. Here's an easy way to remember them. Where equals place, when equals time, and why equals reason. Test yourself. Which word completes this sentence? I remember the house where I was born. Correct. Where refers to a place. Remember, where a place, when, time, why, reason. Like, follow, subscribe, share, and comment relative adverbs.